Alright guys, here we are again today with some more trails through Daybreak. We currently made it to another new area in Longport and taking care of some new missions to come, so I'm pretty much looking forward to it as usual and seeing where that goes, especially when it comes to meeting this particular character on the background right now as we speak. So, if anything else, hope you all continue to enjoy. Thank you again for all love and support, and let's do this. I'm impressed you managed to book a hotel without us noticing. Having eyes on me all the time ain't really my style. So where to? The Eastern Quarter is only a short drive from here, so why don't we take the scenic route? This car's comfy, so I figured we can just chat here. Now you're speaking my language. We're being followed. Don't mind them, Bob is just overprotective. Given why we're here, I can't really blame him. It's annoying, but you're right. I'm more than ready to be rid of Almada. Would you mind telling us more about the situation? Sure. Longport is Heyua's turf, but we'll allow just about anyone to do business here. For example, folks from Edith and the Central East often set up shop around town. Makes sense. Lots of money to be made in the country's second biggest city. And Almada wanted a piece of the pie. Last month they made their move. A new business in Newtown called the Messeldem Trading Company. Before we knew it, there were suspicious people all over the city. But there's more to it. Almada's not even picking the streets with their own members. They hired thugs part-time from all over to come in and start fights. So far, they mostly targeted stores and young people in the Eastern Quarter, but nowhere is truly safe. That's awful. So then I hire grunts to do their dirty work, huh? That's weird. Never shied away from throwing their people to the wolves before. I suspect they're saving their members for when the real conflict begins. Until then, they'll continue attacking Heyue. It's a war of attrition. And at the end of the day, they're just a bunch of wannabes buzzing around like flies. Heyue is in no real danger, so we've been letting them struggle in vain. Unfortunately, not everyone is happy with that mindset. Your childhood friend? Lay it on me. What's this guy's deal? His name is Aaron Wei. He's 19 years old and was born and raised here in Langport. He's a proficient martial artist with the Gekka style, one of the East's 3 big schools specializing in swordsmanship and hand-to-hand combat. One time, he even took down a rowdy group of sailors all on his own. Whoa, that's awesome. People have taken to giving him silly nicknames like the Prodigy of Longport and the Crimson Khan. For as free of a spirit as he is, he really does care about the community. Honestly, it's no wonder why everyone in the Eastern Quarter loves him. He sounds very charismatic. You're telling me. I just wish he'd learn to rein it in every now and then. Still, Baba and the others think he could make a name for himself in Heyue if he decides to join. If he doesn't get himself killed first, that is. As you can imagine, he hasn't taken kindly to outsiders roughing up his people. The other day, he and his friends attacked a large gang of Almada's grunts all by themselves. They retaliate yet? Strangely enough, no. They haven't launched a single attack since then, let alone tried to get revenge. We have no way of knowing what they're scheming. To make matters worse, Aaron sees this as an opportunity to finally drive Almada out of town for good. But I can't imagine they're going to go quietly. If he's as hot-blooded as you say, you're right to worry. I want to see his skills in action. Well, if we hurry, you may get to see something special. Let's head over to the Eastern Quarter. Wow, what amazing technique. I've danced in my village festivals, but it was nothing like that. Her stage presence was overwhelming. Though, if you don't mind my asking, why did we come to a show? So that's how it is, huh? You noticed? Yeah, he's got all mannerisms down pat, but the way he uses his muscles is just a bit different. You've got it then. That's my troublemaker for childhood friend. Wait, that's a man? I see. I do recall hearing of men dressing as women for theater productions now that I think about it. His Gekka skills showed through his movements too. I'd say he's at the intermediate level, but could probably challenge a master on a good day. That's part of our problem too. If he were weaker, we might not be in this mess right now. Bravo! What a stunning woman. Oh, what I wouldn't give to get to know you a little better. Of course.
Ignoring my newest adoring fan, who are those people with Ashin? So that's your game, huh?
Worried about him? I've known him for so long, it's hard not to be. Baba likes Aaron too, enough for the subject of marriage to come up. Oh my, are you engaged? My younger brother's the one stuck carrying the family name. I'm free to live my own life. Besides, I prefer men like Cao anyway. Wait, really? Girl needs to get her eyes checked. Shh, you're being rude. I just can't see Aaron that way. He's more like a brother if anything. But honestly, Van's not half bad looking either. Appreciate it. What was that about her eyes? I'm confused. Does she need glasses or not? On to the next order of business. Would you like me to show you around town? Nah, we can handle the snooping ourselves. Really? Then I suppose I'll be taking my leave. Call me if you need anything. I'm counting on your help with Aaron. Will do. We'll deal with your pain in the ass friend one way or another. That was more of a detour than I was expecting. Let's check in the hotel and grab some grub. A short drive later, Van, Agnes, and Ferry arrived at their hotel. And enjoyed a hell of a meal. After eating lunch and relaxing, they decided to get started on the day's work.
Hello there, youngster. Is this your car?
Sure is.
She's a beaut, son. But she's in trouble if you don't treat her right. See, the ocean air blows through this city.
How would the wind hurt a car? Oh, you mean the salt in the air will corrode the paint?
What do you say I wax her down to protect her from the elements, For you, I'll go as low as 1,000 mira.
Gotta respect the hustle. Why not? I'm assuming another fighter. It's already 2:03, huh? There are so many people here. It was like this when I visited as well. I'm surprised though. You knew exactly where to find the hotel. What can I say? I spent a couple of months here back when I was starting out, and I've been back a few times for work. But all my info is out of date. What we need now is fresh leads. Right. Information concerning Almana's dummy company. Anything we can find out about Aaron. Don't forget the Genesis. The one Agnes has must have been reacting to something. For all we know, everything could be connected anyway. I'll be clear once we get to work, so let's mosey. Roger that. Right behind you.
The bulletin board here is right on the main street, if I'm remembering right.
Alright, let's see where we need to be. There's a lot of, no, there's only 3 markers, but one of them leads to the bulletin. Although I gotta say, I like this area though. Pretty cool. Alright, bulletin board over here. What we got?
Let's see what we've got.
Special delivery. I'm being pursued by an organization over a certain package. Could you please help me? I can't show my face in public, so I'd like you to talk to Old Lady Powell on the main street of the Eastern Quarter. Neil. Huh. Alright. I don't see anything that looks super urgent. Me neither. We have our pick of the litter. Is something the matter, Van? Nah, I was just thinking back in old times. When I first came here, I was just a greenhorn, and now I'm the one leading greenhorns on my return trip. Life comes at you fast, in both in good and bad ways. Abby once said that the very same thing to me. I had no idea what he meant, and I still don't, but that's okay. I always love hearing wise old man sayings. I'll pretend I didn't hear the old man part. Anyway, let's get to work. We'll probably run into some familiar faces along the way. Wait, is that it? Just that one? Let me see.
All right.
Really? Okay. Well, hold on. What shops do we have here? I am curious.
Hey, friend. Got something you'll like.
What do you have?
You've come to the right place.
Mashi strap. Invasion, 10,000. Okay, no, I'll hold up on
thanks
that.
as always.
What is your other shop here? What's this?
My noodles are the best in town.
Oh, noodle place.
What do you need?
Cut noodles, orange juice.
There you
Alright,
go. Thanks.
that's good to know. I just want to see what's the other areas you got. Okay, you got that open area. There's another. Oh, there's a green thing here. All
What
right.
is that?
Hello.
Ugh, it's so cramped here.
Stay close to me, you two. I don't want to lose my assistance.
Antique seller Jigen. I mean, I could talk to you, but I also want to go to that green one too. I'll be right back. I don't want to miss it. I don't want to take any chance of missing anything
This
here.
must be the eastern quarter.
All right, miss. Oh, pal. Okay. Wait, you're the. I am so confused. I keep thinking the red markers are the story markers. And wasn't the thing we just got the. Huh. So weird. Okay, let me go to this one first. What do you have for a shop?
Hello there.
I don't want to trade anything.
Come again.
Buy your items. What do you have?
Hello there.
Oh, holy cow, it's a lot
Come
of money.
again.
Nope, we're good. Let's talk. Hey man, how's it hanging? Van, what's it been? 4 years? Come on, I was here 2 years ago for work. Oh, me and my memory. You still day drinking or what? Hey, I'm living on the straight and narrow now. Nearly getting swindled while drunk out of my gourd was the last straw. If you hadn't bailed me out, I probably wouldn't have this store or much else to my name. Nowadays, me and booze only get together once moon is up. Not that the wife really sees a difference in when I'm doing it. Well, at least you got that going for you. My old girl's all well and good, but what about you? Strutting around town with a doll in each arm? Ass hat? You know that ain't how it is. Hello. Good afternoon. Anyways, we're here to ask you about something. Take a look at this. Ever seen anything like it? Oh, why'd you take a picture of it? It won't always be safe to show people the real thing. Can't say I have. It's clearly quite old and of superb craftsmanship, though. Is it a pocket watch? Nah, it's an orbment. No rumors about any like this floating around? Anything helps. It has a way back, but there are some rumors about fancy Orbo watch being sold off. It's a long stretch of no news at all. Until just recently, I heard of something matching that description being sold down by the docks. Any idea who sold it in the first place? Couldn't tell ya. But maybe the fact that even I don't know ought to tell you something. No kidding. If an expert like you is totally in the dark, something must be going on here. Well, whatever it is, thanks for the tip. Anytime. Good luck out there, Van. Well, well, look what the cat dragged in. You should know better than to come to a place like this. Hey, girlies. How about we buys yous two's a drink? Yeah, we'll treat you to the tasty stuff. What? Ah, idiots above, you're gonna break it. Go easy on them, kiddo. Just a couple of lousy drunks. Are you sure?
Seriously? Again with this? How many times do I have to tell you two not to bother folks?
Oh, come on, Hal. Or Haley. We were just trying to spook them. The little one nearly took my arm clean
And what
off.
if you deserved it?
She's right, you know. What kind of loser almost gets their arm broken by a kid? That guy. Ha! Times may change, but drunks here stay the same.
I'm so sorry about them. The sailors all come to get rowdy during their breaks. They're a bunch only a mother could love. But try to forgive them, okay?
Of course. It reminds me of the grown-ups back home who couldn't handle their drinks. Nice seeing you, Haley.
Good to see you too. I hear you've landed a real toughie of a job this time.
Oh, you two know each other?
Let me show you to your table.
Haley Coleman.
My name's Hal. When I'm not serving drinks, I'm dealing cards around these parts.
See, I was debating whether it's Hal or Haley. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Agnes Claudel. I work for Van's company part-time to... Well, actually, it's kind of complicated. And my name is Farida Al-Fayed. I'm here to train and pay back Van for his
The
help.
pleasure's all mine. When did you become such a mama duck?
Life's been real weird to me lately, okay? So, your partner hanging around here somewhere, or did he finally kick the bucket?
Nope. Just hanging out on Gehenna's doorstep like usual.
You better not be talking about me. This hangover's nothing. You really been 2 years already?
Since last meeting in person, yeah.
Times really are changing, huh? The lone wolf's got himself some pups.
Shut it.
Name's Jack. Jack Trevor. Ain't a gambler out there who doesn't know my name.
It's nice to meet you, sir. Wow, you must be quite skilled. I know it's hard to believe, but he's telling the truth. These two have a real reputation as a gambling duo. Ooh, that's exciting.
Call it a duo, but it's more like I'm on a leash here.
Got a problem with that?
They travel around to casinos all over the place, which lets them trade all the info they pick up along the way.
Being an informant is just a side gig.
Then what's your real job? Alcohol enthusiast?
Gambling's a real job.
Sure. Anyway, what did you want to ask about, Van?
2 years back, I started hearing about some guy, but apparently he's a real local celebrity these days. The name Aaron Way ring any bells? You're the lucky sleuth, aren't you? As it happens, this bar is one of his usual haunts. Really? Can you tell us about him? According to Ashen, he sounds like quite the character. He's always one bad fight away from ending up injured, but that never say die attitude is part of his charm. You'll be hard pressed to find anyone talking poorly about him around here. He's a hot-blooded guy for sure. It'd be easy to brand him as a no-good gang leader. But honestly, those kids would be way worse off without him. Even old folks give him kudos for keeping things in line. Ain't that something? Pretty good gambler too. Sometimes he'll challenge me and Hal to a game. Believe it or not, he wins a third of the time. You're kidding. Don't talk like you haven't given me a run for my mirror too. The more I hear about Aaron, the more he reminds me of Van. Difference is Aaron's actually got looks. Now that I think about it, Van's what you'd get if you combine Jack and Aaron. Now that I think about it, Van's what you get if you combine Jack and Aaron. The hell's that supposed to mean? Let's talk about what's really wrong here. Jack's face? Fair, but I mean something important. Come on. Bet you guys know the Messeldom Trading Company, right? Tell me, what are the odds Aaron gives up on running them out of town? 0. Way I see it, you've got 2 options. 1, take care of business before the kid goes and does something crazy. 2, make him compromise with you. Both sound rather difficult. And how's A doing? They're more unhinged than Aaron, that's for sure. Word is, thugs they're hiring are the worst. They haven't shown their face in the Eastern Quarter since Aaron whooped their butts. It's hard to rest easy though, with them still hanging around the other districts. They're clearly planning something. I know the guild's got their eyes peeled, but I'm not sure there's much they can do. Speaking of which, I hear you've been getting buddy-buddy with the Bracers lately. What's up with that? You gonna visit the branch in town? Bermonti must have told you, huh? I'm just picking up some slack for them, that's all. Whatever you say. With all this going on, I gotta wonder what Heiwa is thinking. We're more or less safe since this bar's a neutral zone, but otherwise, Heiwa runs the show around here. And let me tell you, some of their elders are real monsters, not to mention Sao Li. Yeah, we can't get too comfortable around that guy. I'd say it's good that he's in Crossbell right now, but he's probably there to call up Yin. Figures. Yin? I feel like I've heard that name before. The legendary Shongshao, an assassin of sorts, some call Yin the demon of the Eastern Quarter. Supposedly they moved over to Crossbow a few years back. They haven't been nearly as active, but Yin's name always pops up when something big is going down. Huh, I wonder if my people have fought with him before. Where I bet it, man, I'd say the demon ain't the only ace up their sleeve either. Assuming the rumors I've heard are true, of course. Ugh, don't make me think about all that creepy shit. All I know is this town's on a collision course with bloodshed. Unless something's done, at least. Let me know if you hear anything, alright? Will do. You're staying at Guifwa. Shame we couldn't squeeze in a game or two. Gotta save that for off hours. Don't want to corrupt the kiddos, you know? Please visit again sometime. I'll make sure you get a warm welcome next time. Thank you, we will. I want to hear lots of old stories about Van. Oh, I've got some real juicy ones. Better keep those to yourself, you hear? Okay, I think that's all the info we're gonna get here. Next stop is Newtown. Wasn't that the first place we went to when we arrived in Langport? Yep, it's just over the bridge, so we can just walk right on over. No need to take the car. Wonder who that is. Hello again. Oh, it's Ash. Didn't think we'd be hearing from you again so soon. Did the situation take a turn for the worse? No, don't worry. That's not why I'm calling. I'm actually wanting to give you all a request. Oh, gotcha. Then give me the details and I'll decide if the job's right for us. Alrighty, here's the rundown. There's a problem in a tourist area that's managed by Heiyue. A dangerous monster showed up out of nowhere, so tours are being put on hold. And you need us to take care of it. I heard Heiyue is on guard because of Almada, so I'm guessing their hands are a bit tied at the moment. And if they turned to the guild, it seemed like they couldn't handle problems on their own turf. Got an image to protect, right? You got it. Think you can handle this? I'll pay above the guild's rate. Well, I think it meets our standards, but we've got a packed schedule. I gotta see if we have time to fit it in. Oh, of course. If you don't have the time, that's perfectly fine. We'll be able to take care of it by ourselves eventually, but we'd rather just have the matter settled sooner rather than later. The ferryman by the wharf in the Eastern Quarter will fill you in on the specifics if you decide to take the job. Taking on a big monster sounds like it'd be a fun change of pace. That qualifies as a fun change of pace to you? That's mildly concerning. Either way, if we got the time to do it, we should. It'd be worth dropping by Newtown to get our new equipment in order. Alright, we got another quest. Alright, Newtown. Can I fast travel there? No, I gotta go there on my own. So that's where I was trying to go earlier, but they wouldn't let me. Alright, so I'll save that green for a bit. Oh wait, wrong way. Wrong way. Because at the very least they'll warn us before we're about to enter a particular story point in which we can't go back anymore. So we should have time to finish all these side quests if we can. I just want to lock all the towns so far. This side of town is so different than the Eastern Quarter. There's even a movie theater here. As I recall, this is all part of a new development effort. Yeah, back in the day, all that was here was the port down south. But after Calvert went democratic and the Orbital Revolution happened, things started changing around here. Oh, I guess that's why it's the second biggest city in the country. I mean, just look at the huge building. That's the Langport Trade Center. Some people just call it the Great Spire, though. Don't think we'll have much to do there for this job. Anywho, let's check the bulletin board and get moving.
Hey, it's you guys again.
Oh, aren't you the reporter from the Terrell Times? Is this a friend of yours? Not exactly. We've just bumped into little Miss Tryhard here a few times
Enough
now.
about that. What are you doing in Longport anyway? Up to no good, I bet.
Business as usual. You get into trouble again?
No. I came here to write an article for the culture column. That's done now, but I get the feeling something big is about to happen here. So I'm using some time off to stay and find a scoop.
That's some dedication. I'm surprised she knows what's going on. I guess Dinko did mention that she has good luck. Good luck and a good nose, apparently. Well, have fun with that. Peace. She's following us. Just ignore her. She's still following us. She's not even trying to hide it either. Alright, what gives? If you're hunting for dirt on Giacomo, I'm fresh out. No, wait, that's yesterday's news. Care to explain why you're glooming onto us then? Don't mind if I do. Here's an analogy. If trouble is monsters, then you're Sepith. While you don't necessarily cause trouble yourselves, you certainly seem to attract it. So if I follow you, I'm bound to find my next big scoop. Just pretend I'm not here and go about your business as usual, okay? Like hell we will. Actually, I'm feeling generous. Let me throw you a bone. There's an important person in Longport right now. Take a gander. Oh wow. Maxim Lugan? Oh, it's the guy who really likes himself. Van, what are you? What is a superstar like that doing here? Can't say. I've got client confidentiality to uphold, you know? But I'm sure that it goes without saying that it ain't normal for a guy like that to be wandering around in a place like this all by his lonesome. Very true. Unfortunately, we got too much on our plate to keep an eye on him. So, if we gotta give up on our lead, why not pass it to a friend of Dingo's? I want to write about politics though. This sounds like something fit for a tabloid. You got a sports section, don't you? Besides, maybe getting a scoop here will get you the transfer you've been looking for. Plus, I bet you'd understand Dingo better if you give his line of work a try. You make a compelling case, Spriggan. I'm no expert on reporting celebrity news, but I'll pursue this story with a journalistic integrity and respect for the subject's privacy. Heh, just you wait, Dingo. I'll catch up to you before you know it. That's the spirit. Anywho, good luck. Thanks for the lead. Today, a breakout article. Tomorrow, Pulitzer Prize. What a charming person. She can't be much older than me, right? She's a reporter, so it's safe to say she's at least 20. More importantly, you did it again. A little fibbing won't hurt. Won't get her a story either, though. Oh well, time's a wasting. Let's go check out the job board. Aye aye. Ah. Hell yeah, okay.
Alright.
In a foreign land. This is my first time visiting the Eastern District from my home in Orasian. I heard about Arkwright Solutions from one of the guides here. And I think if you were to serve as my tour guides, I'd have a lovely time sightseeing. What do you say? Please contact me in the Kowloon Hotel if it so pleases you. Looks like there's more. Substitute Sensei. I heard you have knowledge of Eastern martial arts. As such, I'd like you to take my place as an instructor for a short time. It's nothing serious, I swear. If you're up for it, come to the park in Newtown. Old Man Womp. Wow. Okay. Who's texting me? I forgot to tell you where the dummy company's at. I just sent along the info. Feel free to scout it out. I wouldn't recommend charging in guns a-blazing though. So that's where it is. Is something the matter? Nah, Jack just gave me the location of the Mesodim Trading Company. What? We're heading there now? Are we gonna blow the door down? I'll prepare the explosives then. Don't do that. I'd rather not get arrested for arson. I just want to take a look at the building. We ain't in any rush though. The location's on our Maps app, so we can check it out after finishing some requests. Alright, hold on, we got a couple now. That's what I was expecting. Alright, hold on. What do we have here? Ooh, we got a lot of shops. Okay. Alright, what's the first one here? To-do list. What do we have? Special delivery, tour de force, in a foreign land. Alright, I think we'll do Substitute Sensei first. That seems easier.
Objective set.
Okay. Alright, let's see. Where are you? Alright, you might be here. I'll check out the shops in the meantime. Oh, that's not the shop I want. It's a vending machine. Is this the park he's talking about? Yes, looks like it. Now, where are you hiding, good sir?
Well, where'd you next?
Oh, you're further down. Ah, okay. Old Man Wang. Are you our client? You're Mr. Wang, right? Oh, hello there. So you're the brigand from the capital, huh? I'm in dire need of a trained martial artist, and I heard you would fit the bill. Although you're not quite what I had pictured in my head. I'm not a brigand, actually. That'd be me. I was a student at the Kunlun school. Ah, yes, that makes more sense. I feel like I've heard of Kunlun before. Well, that explains why Van moves so much like a martial artist. I knew he must have had some kind of combat training, but I didn't know what kind. And that's not the only kind of training I've gotten. In any case, I can tell you've had plenty of real-world experience. Even at this very moment, you aren't leaving any openings. You must have seen a great many battles. Whoa, you can tell all that just from a glance? Heavens no, I made that all up. Haha. Very funny. So you want to give me the job details or what? Of course, of course. I'd like you to do some martial arts instruction in my stead. The moves will be simple enough, I promise. Could you help me out? Yeah, sure. Sure, I'm down. So, what kind of instructions do you do? I teach a hybrid style called Taishin, which I created. It combines 24 techniques from the 3 major schools of Eastern martial arts. What? You created a whole martial arts style? That's so cool. Well, it's not that impressive. I just picked out a handful of simple techniques that are easy to learn. I only made it to teach self-defense to others and for exercise. I think that's very admirable of you. Hold on. Taishin's been around forever. I know for a fact that you didn't make it yourself. Stealing credit ain't cool. Haha. I suppose I can't pull the wool over our Kunlun student eyes. Those unaccustomed to our ways are so easily deceived. He sure likes his tall tales, doesn't he? Ah, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Alright, back to business. Why do you need someone to fill in for you? Well, you see, I sort of threw out my back yesterday. I can walk around just fine, but doing any kind of sudden movement is a back-breaking endeavor. Get it? Back-breaking? Careful not to split your sides over your own jokes. I never thought a real martial artist could throw out their back. Don't you guys train your bodies daily? Alas, so age comes for us all, young lady. I hurt my back while on the waves. Huh. What were you doing in the waves? Are you kidding me? You were surfing? Of course. I hear all the youngsters are doing it these days, and I'm always hip with it. I was faced with the biggest wave of the year. My very life was in peril, but my surfer pride was on the line. Thus, I confronted it head on. I was locked in a fierce war of attrition, a battle of wills, and wits between man and wave. Uh-huh. And I emerged triumphant. So, to celebrate my hard-earned victory, I did a 360-degree spin in the air. You did what? In that moment, I saw the light. It felt like everything came into focus. Visions of my long life, the peaks, the valleys, and everything in between, flooded my senses like a gushing waterfall. And after that, yes, I fell into the water and hurt my back. It sounds like your life flashed before your eyes. You're lucky you got back to the coast in one piece. Indeed, a boat just so happened to be passing by, and that's why I can't do any instruction today. I'm so sorry that all happened. Hope you get better soon, man. So, will you take my place? Like I said earlier, I'm down. I'm not a full-fledged master or anything, but I can handle some self-defense instructing. Fantastic. My lesson plan for today was 5 forms in total. 2 Kunlun forms, 2 Gekka, and 1 Taito. Oh, well I don't know jack about Gekka or Taito, so I'm not sure I can help you there. Then why don't you enlist the aid of a bracer guild? One of its members here is intimately familiar with the Gekka style. I'm sure she would be happy to help out. Then why'd you even bother asking for my help? Well, the contract's signed, so no backing out. Thank you very much.
Time to start working.
2 styles, huh? I definitely know Taito because of Angela. Angie. Let's see if that's the
Looking for something to drink?
Bracer Guild. Oh, yeah, you're the guild. Shaoling. Oh, you're that Spriggan guy, aren't you? I see you've got some civilians with you. My name is Shaoling, from the Gekka School. Right, that's the school Aaron's a part of. Yep, like Ash said earlier, it's one of the big 3 martial arts schools in the East. And there's a lot of Gekka practitioners in Heiwa too. Yeah, much to my chagrin. Members of our school are supposed to reject violence, not embrace it. It's one of the core principles of Gekka. That's why I have to set a good example. If a member of the head family indulges in violence, then others will follow suit. Oh, you're a part of the school's head family? Must be hard to stand your ground on that when Heiwa is always throwing his weight around. I think it's awesome that you're sticking to your guns. You're amazing. You really think so? Well, thank you. It's important to keep your feet planted in the city, especially when things are on edge. By the way, you got a sec? Sure, what's up? We're in the middle of a job right now, and we could use a hand. Gonna teach people some martial arts. Wanna join? What? Why would I help you with one of your requests? I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to. We need someone from the Gekka school, but if you're not feeling it, I'll just hit up some other contacts. Peace. Hey, wait. What do you mean, other contacts? Anyway, duh. Most of them know Gekka skills like the back of their hands. The Gekka name is practically synonymous with Heiwa these days. Bet people would be thrilled to learn from the real pros. You don't have to waste any of your precious time, so everyone's happy. Alright, catch you later on the flip side. I'll do it. Huh? I said I'll do it. I'm gonna help whether you like it or not. Are you sure? Yes, I know that people associate Gekka with Heiwa nowadays, but they don't follow the main school's teachings. I'm a student of the original school, so it's my duty to spread the true Gekka style across the world. Is that right? Well, glad to have you on board. Ugh, if I didn't know any better, I think you were leading me by the nose. You really know how to twist a knife, don't you? That's his talent. No idea what you're talking about. Huh? But Van doesn't use knives. That's just a figure of speech. Okay, let's meet up at the park. Yeah, got it. Alright, we recruited someone. Let me, be off on my way. Alright, going back down. Oh, we got ice cream here too?
You there?
Alright.
How's some pasta sound?
Later. Yo, we brought the Gekka Bracer girl like you asked. So, what do you need me to do? First, you will practice 5 forms in front of each other. You will show Van the Gekka forms, and he will show you the Kunlun forms. After that, you will both demonstrate them to my students. Got it. I can manage that no problem. Same here. Okay then. These are the names of the forms. Gekka's Twin Crescent Strike and Swallow Stance. Kunlun's Crushing Fist and Rapid Chop. And Taito's Elbow Thrust. Wait, hang on. Neither of us know Taito, so who's gonna show off that one? I think I can cover that. I've seen Jin use that technique multiple times. For real? You're a lifesaver. We'll be cheering you on. Good luck, you two. Alright then, shall we begin practice? Yes, let's. I'm ready as I'll ever be. Very well then. Twin Crescent Strike. Ooh, smooth. Swallow Stance. Crushing Fist. Rapid Chop. Elbow Thrust. And that's it. Have you committed them to memory? No, I'm good to go. Yeah, I got them all down. Likewise. Excellent. Let's put our practice into practice. Ho ho ho. Before long, the park was filled with scores of students and the instructional class began in earnest. For today's lessons, we'll be learning 5 forms. I brought in 2 experts who will demonstrate them. I'll be watching everyone very carefully. Now then, begin. 3rd form, Twin Crescent Strike. Toss a single palm, toss both palms. Toss both. 8th form, Crushing Fist. Swing right arm upward and downward. Upward. Elbow Thrust. Punch the air, strike with elbow. Swallow Stance. extend the left leg. '21st form rapid chop. Okay, palm heel to hand slice to palm heel. No, I remember the slice was at the end. Well done. Thanks to you, today's class went off without a hitch. Young people these days sure are something else. So what are you gonna do about tomorrow? I expect my back should be fine by then, so I plan to teach the lesson tomorrow. Are you sure you'll be okay? I can help out again if need be. But I'm not sure if you need it. Considering your age, you're in shockingly great shape. Your form is good too, maybe even too good. I somehow doubt you're doing martial arts just to stay in good health. Well, I didn't expect to be found out after all these years. Allow me to let you in a little-known secret. In my youth, I stole techniques from many schools and made them my own. I'm a warrior of darkness who's imbued his hands in the blood of the greatest masters in all of Zemeria. My true identity is Bloodstained Fist Wong. I've never heard that name before. Well, of course you haven't. I made it up. Huh? I'm quite good at coming up with cool nicknames on the spot if I do say so myself. Bloodstained Fist Wong. Yes, it has a nice ring to it. I insist on being addressed as such from now on. No, I can't believe I was fooled by this old coot. You got me again. I can't believe it. Oh, this guy's a character. Sure you don't want to cut? The 50-50 offer's still on the table. I know, but I want you guys to have it all. I feel like I've already got my share anyway. This helped me discover a new way to spread the true Gekka throughout the world. And as a bonus, I got to learn about all of you guys. Huh? What'd you learn about Fairy and me? A few things. The biggest one being that you're exactly as you look, a couple of good kids. Aww. As for you, Spriggan, I wrote you off as a shady person at first glance, which is part of why I was hesitant to work with you initially. But I shouldn't judge a book by its cover. I can tell you're diligent and disciplined, given how polished our Kunlun forms were. I now understand why Jin trusts you so much. I was about to say Zin. I'm like, why is there, like, just give the letter as to how it's pronounced. It just makes more sense that way. Think you got the wrong idea about me. I just had a good master who drilled those forms into me. Won't complain about you having a bare impression of us, though. Let's just leave it at that then.
All in a day's work.
Love to see it.
Awesome.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Law, and what else? Oh, it's just a law. Okay. Awesome. Alright, let's save. And then the next one we'll do will be in a foreign land. Alright, let's check it out. Toward the forest monsters have been popping up. We'll do foreign land first.
Objective set.
Alright, where are you? Alright, you should be here. I think. I want to believe. This is another nice area too. I'm gonna check out the shops since we're on the way.
Hey, did you see? There's a new movie.
Really? Wait. Cinema? No. Well, since we're here.
Whoops.
I can't go in? Really? Boo. Alright. Department store. What you got?
Welcome.
Strawberry cookies.
I hope to see you again.
No. Not really interested in your strawberry cookies. What's this? ZL accessories.
What'll you have today?
Ember tie pin. What's that? Viewable connect to do.
Welcome.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for visiting the calendar. Thanks for coming.
All right. Any more stuff here? Yeah, looks like we do have more.
Browse the finest goods Longport has to offer.
Wulai, Baiji Workshop.
Do you know what you want?
I may have bought a lot of these already. La Crest, bought Earthguard. What else you got here? Tiara. I want to get that. We'll hold on to that for now. Spark, Refresh,
Welcome.
Obsidia, Saint, Lord, Lost Mobius.
Thank you for visiting the Kowloon department store.
What does it do? It's just an arts thing. Fail us.
I hope to see you again.
What about you? Liu Ho. Crafts and souvenirs.
Hello there.
Oh, weapons, yes. 2,000. Damn. Okay. Equip, yes. Okay.
Welcome.
You will get a new staff and a new ruby shot.
Thank you for visiting the Kowloon department store. We hope you enjoy your stay as you browse the finest goods Longport has to offer.
Alright, good stuff. What else can we buy here? What's this? Rubber grip. Okay. Attack damage. Light trigger that can shoot rapid fire rounds. That would be good for her. Dazzling wing.
Welcome.
Light carbine. Her vision would go up.
Thank you for visiting the Kowloon department store.
I don't have a lot of money right now.
We hope you enjoy your
Come
stay as
again.
you browse the
We'll hold on
finest
to that.
goods Longport
And
has
while
to
I'm at
offer.
it, let's give this to this dude.
Don't mind if I do, Van.
Renee Kincaid. Alright. We got some good weapons. Now we can go and head on to the next thing. Alright, where's that thing over? Up top. Oh, what? Oh. Alright, now let me double check. Alright, foreign land. First time. Heard about Arkwright Solutions. I think if you were to serve as a tour guide. Okay, tour guide. Contact me in Kowloon Hotel. Alright, is this Kowloon Hotel? No? Here we go. Here we go. Oh, hi, Miss Caroline. You're Caroline, right? We saw your request. We're from Arkwright Solutions. Oh, perfect. I've been waiting for you all. Shall we depart? One sec. There's something I'd like to ask you first. Why us? Huh? I was wondering that too. We're not locals, so I'm not sure if we would be best suited to be your tour guides. Yeah, this is my first time in Longport, actually. Oh, I know full well that giving tours isn't your primary area of expertise. But when a local guide told me a skilled Spriggan was in town, I just had to meet you. It's like you popped right out of a novel. I thought it'd be much more fun to explore the Eastern Quarter with you all than a regular tour guide. Not sure how I feel about you coming to us just cause we sound more fun than the alternatives. Well, what do you want to do, Van? Not sure. This ain't the kind of work we usually do. Might be a good way to get familiar with the area, though. The gig sounds simple enough too, and the girls may like having some downtime. Sure, and it's 2,000. Alright, this is different from the request we normally take, but we'll make an exception for you. Wonderful, thank you so much. Today's gonna be a lovely day. Yes, now I'll get to tour Longport too. I'm surprised, I thought he would turn this request down for sure. Shall we head to the Eastern Quarter then? Yeah, let's bounce. We'll decide on where to go once we get there. Very well then, I'll leave the tour plan to you.
Commencing mission.
Caroline is now accompanying the party. So beyond that gate lies the legendary Eastern Quarter, right? It's like the whole townscape is sheathed in vermilion. How wonderful. Yeah, the entire street was constructed according to the architectural style of the East. The lights that come from the lanterns and the wooden buildings give this place a warm, cozy ambiance. The Eastern Quarter is both gorgeous and welcoming. You're gonna love it. So where should we go first? Shall we explore this street? We'll definitely want to hit the shops at some point. But before that, I think we should check out the Eastern Theater. Oh, I've never heard of that before. She's in for a surprise. It's a place that puts on performances. We saw a show there earlier and it was awesome. My, that sounds delightful. It's right over there. We'll tell you more about it once we're inside. Okay, so I'm guessing we're gonna have markers to visit. Yes, all of them. Okay, cool.
That's Aaron for you.
Oh my, it's awfully crowded in here. Is the performance about to start soon, or has one just wrapped up? The latter, sadly. If you have some spare time later, I'd recommend coming back and watching one of their shows. They're a real treat. I'll certainly consider it. So, what sort of performances do they put on here? Do they host operas and musicals? They do Eastern performance art. The shows have singing in them, but the sword dancing is the main draw. Sword dancing? My word. They don't do anything of the sort at the Opera House in Oration. Well, operas mainly just need amazing singers, and Oration has those in spades. The Eastern Theater requires a little more performative flair that can complement their elaborate narratives and set designs. And one of their dancers delivers the secret spice with finesse, and he's all the more popular for it. Right now, this place is the main attraction of the Eastern Quarter. Fascinating. Well, I'd certainly like to meet that popular dancer if I get the chance. Ah, that red-haired dancer was so dreamy. For real, I didn't even realize he was a girl until after the show. If looks could kill, I'd be sitting in the lap of Adios right now. I really hope he's in the next performance. I gotta burn this image into my mind before I head home. Ah, so those are the kinds of fancy attracts. They sure liked Aaron, didn't they? Is that the fate that awaits me if I see him on stage? Will I be lusting for him as well? Okay, I think we've seen enough of the Eastern Theater. Wanna check out the main street? I'd love to. Alright, let's show... I guess, yeah. I mean, it's kind of weird that we're the ones showing her around, considering we haven't really visited this area all that often, but... Alright. This place is the center of commerce for the Eastern Quarter. They've got everything from inoffensive tourist shops to quaint little stalls. The world's your oyster. I vote we go to the stalls. I'm famished. Me too. In my guidebook, it said the food here was quite delicious. Well, I think our course is set then. Yeah, let's see what these places have to offer. Alright, the first one, right? Okay.
Hey, friend. Got something you'll like.
Hey there, interested in buying some souvenirs? Got some mega cheap medicinal herbs, affordable fortune bases, and other stuff that's exclusive to my shop. We've got even Moshi merch in stock. It's all the rage with the ladies. Oh, and don't listen to those morons who say he's a ripoff of some mascot from Crossbell. They're just trying to drag Moshi's good name. So, how about it, Missy? What do you say to buying a Moshi doll? He's the new mascot of the Eastern Quarter. This cute little cat thing's gonna be blowing up real soon. There's something strangely charming about his listless expression. I'll take 20. I needed some souvenir gifts anyway. I'll give them to everyone in the family, my distant relatives and all of my son's friends. Ah, you got some deep pockets. I'd think twice before giving this scoundrel any money. He's scamming you. What? But he sounds like such a nice man. Well, that's how most of them sound, miss. That's because I am a nice man. This is slander. I'll sue you for all you're worth if you speak another word. Now, back to the subject at hand. If you buy those dolls, I'll throw in a genuine Eastern bracelet free of charge. Well, of course you would if she's buying 20. It's too good of a deal to pass up, don't you guys think? That's for Caroline to decide. And I think it's a great deal, so I'll take the set. Your enthusiasm sold me. Haha, yes. I mean, it's a pleasure doing business with you, Missy. I think you just made this guy's day. Well, I'm happy for you. Who's next? Alright.
What is that?
I just gotta see it. Okay, so our goal is... We're just gonna go around. Okay. Not bad.
Better buy soon so you don't miss out.
Oh wow, I don't recognize any of these titles. The covers are quite unique. I think I'll pick up a few of them. I suppose it's acceptable for a book novice to make their purchasing decisions based on the cover. I see you're eyeing The Frontier Tribes, A History of the War for Autonomy. That's a fascinating read. It's a frighteningly accurate account of one of the bloodiest wars in the East. It's filled with vivid, gory description of... I think I'll pass on that one. Maybe you'd like something that's light and breezy. How about this one? It's called The Beauty of Eastern Handicraft. There's lots of photos, so even just flipping through it should be fun. That sounds right up my alley. I'll take it. You're choosing a picture book? Huh, how pedestrian. Oh well, they sure taking an interest in our culture, so I won't complain too much. This little girl's got an attitude. I mean, what else does she have?
Look as long as you'd like.
Oh yeah, this is what you had. Proverbs of Conformity. A book about creating ripples in the pool of conformity. I'm good.
Thank you.
Alright, what's the next one over? 2, actually. Alright. One on opposite sides of each other. Oh no, one of them is my other one. Okay, yep, I got you. Don't worry.
Oh, good stuff right here. The very best.
Welcome. Nice to see you again, Van. Sup, old man? I see you're doing well. That's because I have a healthy diet. If you'd all like to be as spry as me, I recommend you try my food. I'll even give you a sample for free. Go on, try some. I think I'm okay. What sort of food do you serve here? Great question. Allow me to show you what I've got. Here's my famous caterpillar skewer. It's fresh off the grill. Oh god. He's what the hell is that other guy? The cook in Code Steel? The one that likes to use insects as ingredients? Keep this away from me. After I spotted a caterpillar in my garden, I swore I'd avoid them for the rest of my life. To think I'd run into them here of all places. And what's even stranger is that they actually smell good. Don't fall for it, ma'am. They'll give you food poisoning for sure. I kinda doubt that. I actually heard they taste pretty good. I'll believe it when I taste them, and with all due respect, I don't think I'll be trying those anytime soon. Okay, I've done the rounds. I got so much shopping done. I'm still surprised you tried the caterpillar skewers in the end. Me too. I guess I just figured I'd take a chance. It didn't taste as bad as I expected, but, well, let's just say I won't be coming back for seconds anytime soon. Ugh, I can't believe I just ate caterpillars. I want to throw up. Maybe it would help to take your mind off that. Where would you like to go next? Oh yeah, I remembered something we were going from stall to stall. A long time ago, I read a novel about a gangster here in Longport. The majority of the story took place in a bar. The book featured thrilling gambling matches. It was quite the page-turner. That sounds interesting. What was it called? I don't recall, sadly. None of the titles of the bookstore jumped out at me, so I think it might be out of print. It's a shame. Well, if I ever stumble upon it, I'll be sure to give it a read. Please do. I highly recommend it. If the pub is here in the Eastern Quarter, I'd very much like to visit it. I've never gambled before, but I wouldn't mind trying my hand at it. Well, there's one pub here where gamblers of all types gather, and we just went there a little while ago. Oh, you mean the bar that Jack's at? Yeah, that might be the one. So, yeah, that one on the corner. Don't worry, miss, I didn't forget about your quest. I'll take care of that soon enough.
Breeze here feels so nice.
There we go. Whoa. It's more lively in here than I anticipated. The novel described it as being run down. Well, we still don't know if this is the pub that appears in the book. Hey, Evan. And who's this fancy lady you've got with you? Oh, great timing. This woman asked us to bring her here. Apparently, one of her favorite novels takes place at a bar in the Eastern Quarter, so she wanted to check the place out. A novel? This may be a silly question, but are people allowed to gamble here? I normally don't partake in those kinds of activities, but I'd really like to give it a try. Well, you've come to the right place. A lot of people here are gambling aficionados. Since you're a beginner, though, you'll only be able to do low-stakes games. Is that okay? Yes, of course. If anything, I prefer that. Then I'll get the cards ready. Hey, Van, you joining us? What? Hey, don't I get say in this? I'll be cheering you on. Show us what you got. Ugh, why am I getting dragged into this? Quit whining. It's not like you were doing anything in particular. I'll let you pick the game. What do you normally play? Poker, blackjack, baccarat? Wanna give them all a go? I'm fine with that. Okay then, for these games we'll do 10 miro per chip. Get ready, I'm about to crush you guys. Ha! Hopefully this will wake me up a little. And so, everyone played a variety of card games and gambled their hearts out. Since Jack and Hal went easy on Caroline, she had a good time. Phew, thank you both for indulging my request. I had so much fun. I better be careful or I may develop a gambling addiction. I felt like I was plopped right in the thick of that novel. I'm glad to hear it. We'd love to have you back anytime, except at night. Things can get a little rowdy around then. Alrighty then, any other places you want to go? I think I've seen everything I wanted to. Oh, wait, there's one more place I'd like to visit. Gotcha, where do you want to go? I made an acupuncture reservation at a place here in the Eastern Quarter. Evidently, the treatment can improve blood flow. Oh, really? The only place around here that does those kind of treatments is Long Kai Clinic. Yes, that's where I made the reservation. It's not far from here. I'll show you where it is. Okay, lead the way, Van. One more stopover left. Okay. Long Kai Clinic. This is Long Kai Clinic? Yes, it is. Are you ready to get your acupuncture treatment? Yes and no. I'll admit I don't like the idea of having multiple needles stuck in my body. However, I dislike my stiff shoulders and back pain even more, so I'll endure it. This is pretty hardcore for a tourism activity. I respect you for trying it out. I kinda want to give it a go too. Might be a great way to recover stamina on the battlefield. I don't think that would be very practical, Fairy. Now then, I believe this marks the end of my sightseeing journey. Thank you so much for showing me around. No prob. I hope you enjoyed the rest of your trip. Oh, never took on a request like that before, but I think we did a pretty good job. Van, I should thank you as well. You accepted a request in parts of that Fairy and I could relax and enjoy some sightseeing too, right? Wait, really? Well, I guess I did have a ton of fun, and it didn't feel like work at all. Thanks, Van. You're such a nice boss. I only took the gig because it'd make us Mira. Don't get the wrong idea. Alright, I'm gonna work you twice as hard now. Back to intel gathering. Yes, sir. Okie dokie. Now that I'm all rested up, I'm ready to get back in the field.
Mission accomplished! Great job, you guys! Mira deposit confirmed.
Beautiful. More money again. We're getting more lawful. Alright, well, on that note, guys, I'm going to end it here for today. I want to thank you all for watching. When we return, I'm going to take care of this other quest that I've been holding up on. Especially, I've been keeping this lady waiting, so she'll be my next one. And after that, we'll take care of, I believe, the monster extermination one. And then I think that will lead into the main quest soon enough. So otherwise, thank you all for joining. I'll see you all again in the next one.